Hello everyone, myself Vinay Kumaram. I am actually pursuing PhD in physics. So in this particular YouTube channel, I'll be teaching physics, chemistry and mathematics starting from 8th standard till 12th standard. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my channel. So I was actually teaching the 8th standard mathematics subject, in which in this particular video, I'll be teaching the 12th chapter of 8th standard mathematics subject, that is factorization. So what do you mean by factorization? So before going to the chapter factorization, we have to first understand what you mean by factor or what do you mean by factors. So if you consider any number, let's say if you are considering 10 as an example, then this particular 10 can be expressed as 2 multiplied by 5. So here 2 will become one particular factor of 10 and 5 will also act as one particular factor for 10. That means this particular 10 is involving both 2 and 5 in its product. So when you take the product of 2 and 5, you are actually getting 10. So these are the factors of 10. Now if I take another example, let's say 20. So 4 is the factor of 20, 5 is the factor of 20, 2 is the factor of 20. Why? Because you can write 4 into 5 as 20. You can write this 4 as 2 into 2 into 5. That is also equal to 20. So here you can clearly see 4 also acts as one of the factor of 20. 5 also is one of the factor of 20 and 2 is also one of the factor of 20. So now this particular 2 and 5 are known as prime factors. Why? Because these are prime numbers. So if you are taking factors of any particular whole number, then if you have a factors which is prime numbers, then that particular factors are known as prime factors. Here you can see 2 and 5 are actually prime numbers. So that's why 2 and 5 will be the prime factors of 10 and 2 and 5 will also be the prime factors of 20. Here 4, 5, 2 and even 1 is also the factor of 20. So here also 1 is also the factor of 10. Because if you multiply 1 with anything, you will get the same answer. So here 2 and 5 acts as factors of 10. So in other words, if you want to understand factors much more easily, then any numbers or any prime numbers which can actually divide a particular number into a whole number. So let's say you have 10 and you know that 2 and 5 are factors of 10. So 10 divided by 2 will give you 5. So 5 is a whole number. That means 2 is a perfect divisor of 10. And even when you divide 10 with 5, then you will be getting answer as 2. That means here also you are getting a whole number. That means 5 is also acting as the perfect divisor of 10. You can get whole number or you can get any integer. Should not get any number which is fraction. So that means then these particular number which you are taking in the denominator are the perfect divisors of a given number. So here 2 and 5 acts as perfect divisors of given number 10. That means 2 and 5 will be the factors of 10. So this is another way of understanding what is factors. Now, what do you mean by factorization? Now we have understood factors. Now you should actually understand what is factorization. So deriving the factors of a particular number is known as factorization. Just like if I give an example 50 and if I tell to factorize 50, so you should find out what are all the factors of 50. And if you are finding the factors of 50 and if you are multiplying them and you are getting 50 means that is the factorization of 50. That means you are getting the factors which are there for this particular number 50. So here 5 will be one factor, 10 will be one factor. So this 5 into 10 can be written as 5 into 2 into 5. So here 5 is one particular factor, 2 is one particular factor. Even 10 will be one particular factor of 50. So this is how you should actually factorize a particular number. Now, for example, if I give certain algebraic expression, let's say 5xy. So here you can clearly see 5xy is actually 5 into x into y. Here 5 is the prime number we don't know what is the value of x and we don't know what is the value of y. So x remains as one factor, y remains as one factor, phi remains as one factor. So the factors of phi xy is phi x y. So when you do phi into x into y, you will actually get phi xy. This is how you should actually find out factors of a particular algebraic expression. Now let me give a binomial. Here when you look at this particular example, here you have phi xy. So phi xy is a monomial. So if you refer my previous videos, I have explained monomial, binomial, trinomial, all those polynomials in the last chapters itself. Now let's suppose say I give you a binomial as example. So 2x plus 4 is one particular binomial. So here this is also an algebraic expression. Now how to find out factors of 2x plus 4? So here one particular method you can use to find out factors of this particular algebraic expression. So that method is known as method of common factors. So method of common factors is one particular method to find out factors of this particular algebraic expression. So now how to use this method of common factors and find out the factors of 2x plus 4? Let us go on seeing that. So 2x plus 4 is there. Now you should take common element among this particular 2x and 4. So let us actually calculate that. So in 2x we have 2 into x. In 4 we have 2 into 2. Because if you take prime factors of 4, it will be 2 into 2. So 2 into 2 will give you 4. Now 2 into x will give you 2x. You can substitute this particular values in the place of 2x and this value in the place of 4. So 2x plus 4 will be equal to 2 into x plus 2 into 2. So this method is actually method of common factors. So that means you should actually take the factors which are common in both the numbers. So here in 2x, 2 is common and in 4, 2 is common. So in these two particular terms, 2 is actually acting as common factor. So that particular common factor you should take as common. So when you take 2 as common, inside bracket you will be having x plus 2. So 2 into x plus 2 will be the answer for 2x plus 4. So here 2 acts as one factor, x plus 2 acts as one factor. So x plus 2 into 2 will be the value for 2x plus 4. That means 2 and x plus 2 acts as two different factors of 2x plus 4. This is how you should actually find out the factors of algebraic expression. Like if, for example, if I give a binomial. If I give you a polynomial which has more terms, so one particular example is 2xy plus 3 plus 2y plus 3x. So if I give a polynomial like this, and if I actually ask you to calculate the factors of this particular algebraic expression, then here you should actually write this particular expression as a common group. That means here you should use the method of regrouping. So there is one more method which is known as method of regrouping. That means you should actually group those two terms or similar terms which has common factors in it. So here in 2xy plus 3 plus 2y plus 3x question, you have 2xy and 2y. So here you can clearly see 2 and y. Here also you can see in this particular term you have 2 and y. That means these two terms you can group together so that you can take the 2 and y common. So you can write this 2xy plus 3 plus 2y plus 3x as 2xy plus 2y. Here 2xy plus 2y I am making it as one group, plus 3 plus 3x I am making it as another group. Now the equation which we are getting is 2xy plus 2y plus 3 plus 3x. Now consider this as one group and this as one group. That's why it is known as method of regrouping. That means you are regrouping the terms and you are calculating the and you are actually getting the factors of that particular algebraic expression. So now let us consider the first group, that is 2xy plus 2y. So what is the common terms which are present in these two particular terms? So here you can see 2 is there, here you can see y is there, here also 2 is there, here also y is there. So if you take 2 into x into y, here if you take 2 and y common, and in 2y you can write this as 2 into y into 1, because anything multiplied with 1 you will get the same answer, so that's why I am multiplying with 1. Here if you take 2 and y common, here also if you take 2 and y common, so 2y will come outside bracket, so inside bracket x will be remaining and 1 will be remaining, so x plus 1. So 2y into x plus 1 is the factors for 2xy plus 2y. So now using method of common factors, you have found out that factors 2xy plus 2y. Now similarly, using the same method of common factors, you can actually find out the factors for 3 plus 3x. So this particular whole method is known as method of regrouping, because you are regrouping those terms which have common factors in it, and then you are actually calculating what are all the factors of that particular algebraic expression. So now let us actually find out the factors of 3 plus 3x. So what is the factor for 3 plus 3x? Here you can take 3 and 3 common. So when you take 3 common from this, 1 will be remaining and x will be remaining. Because this 3 I can write it as 3 into 1 plus 3 into x. So if you are taking 3 common in this particular term, so 1 and x will be remaining. So that's why 3 into 1 plus x will be remaining. So now 2xy plus 2y plus 3 plus 3x can be written as, here 2x plus 2y was actually equal to 2y into x plus 1. So that you can write here 2y into x plus 1 plus this particular 3 plus 3x you can write it as 3 into 1 plus x. Now here you can see x plus 1 is there, here 1 plus x is there, or I can write this as x plus 1 plus 3 into 1 plus x can also be written as x plus 1. So now you can see there are two terms here. One is 2y into x plus 1 and the other is 3 into x plus 1. Here x plus 1 and x plus 1 is common in both the terms. Take that x plus 1 common and inside bracket 2y will be remaining and 3 will be remaining. So 2y plus 3. So x plus 1 into 2y plus 3 are the factors for this particular algebraic expression, 2xy plus 2y plus 3 plus 3x. So x plus 1 is one factor, 2y plus 3 is another factor. So these two are the factors of this particular example. This is how you should actually find out the factors for a particular algebraic expression. You should use method of common factors and you should use method of regrouping. So using these methods you can actually find out the factors for algebraic expression. Coming to the exercise 12.1, based on the explanation which I have given till now, based on that you should actually solve this particular exercise 12.1. So in that exercise 12.1, coming to the first question, you should actually find out common factors of certain terms which are given in the following problems. So there are 8 problems in this particular first question. So I will be solving 4 problems in this particular first question. So remaining 4 you can actually solve. So I will be solving the first question in first question. So there they have given 12x and 36. So you should find out common factors of 12x and 36. First let us take 12x. So 12x can be written as 2 into 6 into x, because 2 into 6 will be 12, 12 into x will be 12x. So now this particular 6 can be written as 2 into 3 into x, because 2 into 3 will be 6 and 6 into 2 will be 12. And into x is there, so it will be 12x. So I can write 12x in this particular format. Now similarly I can write 36 as 6 into 6, because 6 into 6 is 36. This particular 6 into 6 I can write it as 2 into 3 into 2 into 3, because 6 is 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 6 is 36. So here 2 into 3 into 2 into 3. Now you can take which particular factors are common in this particular 2 examples which they have given in this first question, that is 12x and 36. So here you can see in this 12x 1 2 is there, and in 36 also 1 2 is there. In 12x also one particular 2 is there. In 36 also 1 2 is there. So in 12x 1 3 is there, and in 36 also 1 3 is there. So here 2 into 2 into 3 will be the common factor of 12x and 36. So that is common factor, or else I'll just write it as CF, is equal to 2 into 2 into 3. So what is 2 into 2 into 3? 2 2s are 4. 4 into 3 is 12. So 12 is the common factor of this particular 12x and 36. So coming to the third question in this particular first question, there they have given 14pq, 28p square q square. So these two terms they have given. Now let us split this particular 14pq with respect to its factors. So 14 can be written as 2 into 7 into p into q. Similarly, 28p square q square can be written as 4 into 7 into p into p into q into q. So now here 4 can be written as 2 into 2 into 7 into p into p into q into q. Now compare this particular equation and this particular equation, or compare 14pq factors and 28p square q square factors. Here 2 is common, here 2 is common. So 7 and 7 are common here. So there is no one more 2 in this particular 14pq to group this, to take common with this particular 2. So I am not taking this 2. Only this particular 2 and this particular 2 are common. 7, 7 is common. 1p is common. 1q is common. So here we are getting 2, 7, p and q. Here also we are getting 2, 7, p and q. So common factor is equal to 2 into 7 into p into q. So what is 2 into 7? 2 into 7 is 14. P into q is pq. So 14pq is the common factor of 14pq and 28p square q square. Coming to the fourth question in this particular first question, there they have given 2x, 3x square, 4. So 3 terms they have given and you have to find out common factors. So this particular 2x can be written as 2 into x, and 3x square can be written as 3 into x, and 4 can be written as 2 into 2. Now you should find out common factors among all these 3. Now here when you look only 2x and 3x square, here x and x will be common, but there is no x in 4. So that's why x will not be the common factor. When you compare 2x and 4, here 2 is there, here also 2 is there. But you cannot take 2 as common factor because 3x square doesn't contain 2. So you should take that factor where all these 3 terms have common. So here 2x, 3x, x, 2, 2 are all not common factors of all these 3 terms which they have given. So by default, this will be multiplied with 1, this will be multiplied with 1, this will be multiplied with 1, because anything multiplied with 1 will give the same result. So here 1 is there, here also 1 you can take, here also 1 you can take. So 1 acts as the common factor of all these 3 terms. So common factor for this fourth question in first question will be 1. Coming to the fifth question in this particular first question, there they have given 6abc, 24ab square, 12a square b. Now you should find out common factor among this. So let us write 6abc as 2 into 3 into, always remember number should be reduced to prime factors. So 6 is there means you should reduce that to prime factors. If 10 or if 20 is there means that also should reduce to prime factors. So at that time you should write 2 into 2 into 5. That will be 20. So if any number is there, you should reduce that to prime factors. So here 6 I am reducing it to 2 into 3. Into A, into B, into C. So let us take the second term, that is 24ab square. So 24ab square can be written as 6 into 4. Here 6 and 4 are not prime numbers. So again you can reduce that 6 to prime number, that will be 2 into 3, and 4 can also be reduced to 2 into 2. So 2 into 2. Now you can multiply this. 2 into 3 will be 6. 6 into 2 will be 12. 12 into 2 will be 24. So now AB square is there. So A into B square is B into B. So let us take 12A square B. 12 also you can reduce to prime factors. 12 will be 6 into 2. 6 can be reduced to 2 into 3. So it will be 2 into 3 into 2. Because 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 2 is 12 into a square can be written as a into b is also there. So now you can take common factors among all three terms, not between two terms. You should take common factor among all three terms which are there here. So now here 2 is common among all these three terms. So here also 2 is there, here also 2 is there, here also 2 is there. Now 3 is also common among all these three terms. So here also 3 is there, here also 3 is there, here also 3 is there. There is no 2 in this particular 6ABC and there is no 2 in this particular 6ABC. So this 2 cannot be the common factor and this 2 can also not be the common factor. Now you can take A as common factor, A as common factor, A as common factor because all three terms has A in it, and B also you can take as common factor. So B, B, B. Here you can clearly see 2, 3, A and B can be the common factors in all these three terms. So common factor will be equal to 2 into 3 into A into B. So what is 3 into 2 is 6, A into B is AB. So 6AB is the common factor for this fifth question in first question. So I have solved 4 questions in this particular first question. Remaining 4 questions you can actually solve. Coming to the second question in this particular exercise 12.1, there also they have given different polynomials. They have given binomials and they have also given trinomials. So using method of common factors and method of regrouping, you should actually find out what are all the factors of that particular algebraic expression. So here they have given 10 questions in this particular second question. I will be solving 5 questions among that. So remaining 5 questions you can actually solve similarly like that. So coming to the first question in this particular second question, there they have given 7x minus 42. Now take this particular first term in this particular binomial, that is 7x. So 7x can be written as 7 into x. So 42 is there. 42 can be written as 7 into 6 because 7 into 6 is 42. This can also be written as 7 into 2 into 3. Here you can write this particular numbers in this particular binomial. That means you can substitute this. 7x minus 42 can be written as 7 into x minus 42 you can write in bracket, that is 7 into 2 into 3. So 7 into 2 into 3 you can write in the bracket. So here you should see which are all the factors are common in these two terms. So here 7 and 7 are common. There is no x here and there is no 2 and 3 in this particular term. So only 7 remains as common factor. So 7 you can take it as common and in the bracket x will be remaining, minus is there, 2 into 3 will be remaining as it is. So 2 into 3. So in this complete whole bracket, this x minus 2 into 3 will be there. So what is 2 into 3? 2 into 3 is 6. So 7 into x minus 6. So here 7 acts as one particular factor and this particular x minus 6 acts as one particular factor. Coming to the third question in this particular second question, there they have given 7a square plus 14 into a. So now take this first term, that is 7a square. So 7a square can be written as 7 into a. And this particular 14a can be written as 2 into 7 into a. Because 2 into 7 will be 14. 14 into a will be 14a. Now you can write this in this particular equation. So 7a square plus 14a can be written as 7 into a as one term plus 14a is there. So 2 into 7 into a as another term. Here you can clearly see 7 and 7 are common, a and a are common. So that you can take it as common. So 7a is common in this particular first term. So a will be remaining. So a, here also when you take 7a as common, 2 will be remaining. Plus 2. So 7a into a plus 2 is the answer for this 7a square plus 14a. So that means 7a acts as one particular factor, a plus 2 acts as one particular factor. So 7a into a plus 2 will be the factors for 7a square plus 14a. Coming to the fifth question in this particular second question, there they have given 20l square m plus 30a-l-m. So now you can write this 20l square m as 2 into 10 into l into m this particular 30 ALM can be written as 3 into 10 into A into L into M. Now you can write this 20 L square M plus 30 ALM as 2 into 10 into L into L into M as one particular term, plus 30 ALM can be written as, this is 30, so 30 ALM can be written as 3 into 10 into A into L into M. Now here you can clearly see 10 and 10 are common in both the terms, L and L are common in both the terms, M and M are common in both the terms. So 10 LM you can take as common. That is equal to 10 LM. When you take 10 LM as common, inside bracket you will be having 2 and L in this particular first term, that will be 2L, plus when you take 10 LM from this particular 30 ALM, then at that particular time you will be having 3A as the number remaining. So 3A. Here 10 LM is one factor, 2L into 2L plus 3A is another factor. So 10 LM into 2L plus 3A are the factors. So here 10 LM and 2L plus 3A are the factors for 20 L square M plus 30 ALM. So coming to the 7th question in this particular second question, there they have given 10 A square minus 15 B square plus 20 C square. So now you should actually take the common factor of these three terms. So here 10 A square minus 15 B square plus 20 C square can be written as, so 10 A square can be written as 2 into 5 into A into A. 15 B square can be written as 3 into 5 into B square is B into B, because 5 3s are 15. So 20 C square can be written as 2 into 2 into 5, that is 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, into C square can be written as C into C. Now here 10 A square minus 15 B square plus 20 C square can be written as 2 into 5 into A minus 15 B square can be written as, inside bracket you should write, because minus is there, which should be applied for all the factors of 15 B square. So 15 B square you write inside bracket, that is 3 into 5 into B into B. So 3 into 5 into B into B. Next plus 20 C square is there, plus open the bracket, what is 20 C square? 20 C square is 2 into 5 into C into C. Here you can see there is no A in the other two terms, there is no B in the other two terms, there is no C in the other two terms. So A, B, C cannot be the common terms of all these three terms which are there in this particular expression. So now what are all the common factors which is there in these three terms? Here 5 is common. 5 is common in all these three terms. So only 5 is the common element. So 5 you can take outside. So inside bracket 2A square will be remaining. So here 2AA is there. So 2A square is one term, minus 3 into B into B is there. So minus 3B square. Here 2 into 2 into C is there. So that is 4. So plus 4C square will be right there. So 2A square minus 3B square plus 4C square is one term. 5 is another term. So that means 5 is one factor. 2A square minus 3B square plus 4C square is another factor for this particular 7th question. So coming to the 9th question in this particular second question, there they have given x square yz plus xy square z plus xyz square. So now you should actually find out factors of this particular algebraic expression. So x square yz can be written as x into y into z. Similarly, xy square z can be written as x into y into z. Similarly, xyz square can be written as x into y into z. So here you can substitute these values. So x square yz plus xy square z plus xyz square will be equal to, you can go on putting these terms. So x into y into z is one term, plus x into y into z will be another term. So plus xyz square is there. So that is x into y into z z. So here 1x, 1x, 1x is common in all these three. 1y, 1y, 1y is common in all these three. 1z, 1z, 1z is common in all these three. So when you take x, y and z as common, so you can take x, y, z as common. So what will be remaining in the first term when you take x, y and z as common? X will be remaining. In the second term, y will be remaining. In this third term, z will be remaining. So this is z. So that means x plus y plus z will be remaining. So that means one particular factor is x, y, z and the other factor is x plus y plus z. So these are the two factors of this particular ninth question. So x, y, z into x plus y plus z are the factors of this particular x square y z plus x y square z plus x y z square. Coming to the third question, here also they have given a polynomials and you should actually find out the factors of these polynomials. Now there are 5 questions in this particular third question. I will be solving 3 questions. So coming to the first question in this particular third question, there they have given x square plus xy plus 8x plus 8y. Now according to method of regrouping, you should regroup the terms which are actually having common factors in it. So here you can see xy and 8y or 8x and 8y. Here 8 and 8 are there as common. Here also you can just group these two terms itself. So here x square plus xy will be one particular group. So in this x square plus xy, this you can write it as x into x plus x into y. So here x and x are there as common. You can take x as common. So inside bracket x plus y will be remaining. Now take this second group. So 8x plus 8y is there. So what is 8x plus 8y? Here 8 and 8 are common. So you can write this as 8 into x plus 8 into y. You can take this 8 and 8 as common. So 8 you can take as common. So x plus y will be remaining. So 8 into xy are the factors for 8x plus 8y. X into x plus y are the factors for x square plus xy. Now x square plus xy plus 8x plus 8y can be written as, here x square plus xy, we have solved it to get x into x plus y. So in the place of x square plus xy, you can write x into x plus y. In the place of 8x plus 8y, you can write it as 8 into x plus y, which we have solved. So now here you can see x plus y is common in this particular two terms. Here also x plus y is there. So when you take x plus y common, then what will be remaining in the bracket? X will be remaining in this first term, 8 will be remaining in the second term. So that is x plus 8. X plus y into x plus 8 are the factors for this particular x square plus xy plus 8x plus 8y. So here x plus y is one factor, x plus 8 is another factor. So x plus y into x plus 8 are the factors for this particular first question in this particular third question. So coming to the third question in this particular third question, there they have given ax plus bx minus ay minus by. Now you can make these two as one group and these two as another group. So when you take ax plus bx as one group, here you can clearly see a into x is there plus b into x is there. So x and x you can take as common. So when you take x as common, a plus b will be remaining. So x into a plus b are the factors for ax plus bx. You can take the second group, that is minus ay minus by. So minus ay minus by is there. So that is actually minus 1 into a into y plus minus 1 into b into y. So here minus 1 are common, y and y are common. So when you take minus 1 and y as common, so it will become minus 1 into y, or minus y will be common, into a will be there plus b will be there. So minus y into a plus b, because here a is remaining, b is remaining here. So a plus b will be there inside the bracket. So minus y into a plus b are the factors for minus ay minus by. So ax plus bx minus ay minus by can be written as, in the place of ax plus bx you can write this x into a plus b. So x into a plus b minus ay minus by, in the place of minus ay minus by you can write it as minus y into a plus b. So that will be minus y into a plus b. So here when you multiply minus y with a, it will become minus ay. When you multiply minus y with b, it will become minus by. So now you can see a plus b and a plus b are common in these two terms. So you can take that a plus b common, and inside bracket x will be remaining minus y will be remaining. So x minus y. So a plus b into x minus y are the factors for this particular third question. Here a plus b is one factor, x minus y is another factor of this particular third question. So coming to the fifth question in this particular third question, here you have z minus 7 plus 7xy minus xyz. So here we will write this particular z minus xyz minus 7 plus 7xy. I am just rearranging the terms in that particular algebraic expression so that this z minus xyz can be made as one group, minus 7 plus 7xy can be made as another group. Now, so that's why this is known as method of regrouping. So z minus xyz will be equal to z minus x into y into z. So here z is there as common. So z you can take it outside. So 1 will be remaining minus x into y will be remaining, that is xy. So z into 1 minus xy are the factors for z minus xyz. Now taking this particular second term, that is minus 7 plus 7xy. This particular minus 7 plus 7xy can be written as minus 1 into 7 plus 7 into x into y. So here 7 you can take as common. So when you take 7 as common, inside bracket minus 1 will be remaining plus xy will be remaining. Or you can take this minus outside and you can write this as minus 7 into 1 minus xy. Because when you actually take minus outside, that time 1 minus 1 will become plus 1, plus xy will become minus 1 minus xy. Because when minus 1 is brought inside, that time minus into 1 will be minus 1, minus into minus xy will be plus xy. So the equation remains the same. So here we are getting minus 7 into 1 minus xy. So here for z minus xyz we got as z into 1 minus xy, and for minus 7 plus 7xy we are getting here minus 7 into 1 minus xy. So these are the factors which we are getting. Now we will substitute that. So z minus xyz minus 7 plus 7xy. So this is the equation which they have given. This can be written as z into 1 minus xy minus 7 into 1 minus xy is there. So this particular minus 7 into 7xy can be written as minus 7 into 1 minus xy. Here you can see when minus 7 is multiplied with 1, it will become minus 7. So this particular minus 7 will get. When this minus 7 is multiplied with this minus xy, it will become 7xy. Minus into minus will be plus. So plus 7xy will get. That is this particular term. So this is actually correct. So now here 1 minus xy you can take as common. So 1 minus xy is common. So z will be remaining here and minus 7 will be remaining. So z minus 7 will be remaining inside bracket. So 1 minus xy into z minus 7 are the factors. So here 1 minus xy is one factor, z minus 7 is another factor for this particular fifth question. So this is the part 1 video of factorization chapter. Similarly, there will be part 2 and part 3 video for this particular factorization chapter. So when you go through all these 3 parts related to factorization, then you can understand this particular chapter factorization very neatly. So like this, I will be uploading more and more physics, chemistry and mathematics videos related to 8th standard till 12th standard. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned with my channel. Thank you.